but they're getting too much to handle. Him and his cronies. They started on young Henry, soon as he set foot on the courtyard.
What? Is that true, Henry?
It was nothing. Just a bit of a friendly brawl. They clearly had a skinful. I can understand it.
Well, I've sure as hell got no understanding for it. I hope they didn't hurt you.
Young Henry here gave Yurko a nice hammering.
Oh, that's no surprise. The fella can hardly stand upright most of the time.
You'd have to get up early to catch them sober. But they wasn't that drunk as to give Henry an easy fight.
Look here, lad. If you're such a champion, I'm sure you'd accept the challenge of an old man like myself.
It would be an honor, sir.
Excellent. Not afraid, eh? That's what I like to see. There's an abandoned pen along the path a bit. We'll stop off there and see what you're made of.
All right, sir. If you'll excuse me, I'll explain some things to the youngster here first. Wouldn't want no accidents happening.
So, we're here. Gnarly, tell the youngster here what's what.
Come here! Look what I have for you. Free.
How's it going, guys?
All right, son. You're going to fight Lord Sameen. It'll be an honorable fight, so you better act accordingly. Hold on, Mo. I'll give you some gear for it.
What weapon will you...
What would you like?
Sword?
Give yourself, laddie. It might be just a stick, but it's my stick.
Thank you, Cap.
Save the thanks, and get your eye.
So, young'un, are you ready?
All right, let's do it.
Take that! Ah. 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 That hit home. Ah.
Piece of shit!
Ah. 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 Show your stuff.
You can't take me!
Take that. That hit home. Ah. 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 I need a bandage,
Get
quick.
over here, you
There.
warrior.
That's better.
What do you say, son?
You really gave me the runaround.
I'm no spring chicken, but I'm as spry as ever.
God's truth, sir. You didn't disgrace yourself, but I can see the young un has spirit. Anyways, you can keep that old junk, Henry. Even my cudgel. But take care of the old fella. He might be just a piece of wood, but he saved my arse more than once.
I will, Captain.
And since you won, I've got something else for you as well. My shield.
Isn't that a bit too much, Gnarly?
Sir, my left shoulder's fucked anyway. I can't carry no shield.
True enough.
Thank you. I wouldn't want that, Mary. Someone gave it to me for free. Heal!
I needed that. It's good to stretch the limbs. And you're pretty handy, youngster. You should come to the courtyard, and Gnarly here will give you a good education in the art of the sword.
I call it the art of not getting skewered as soon as you step foot outside the village. But do come, Henry. We've got a nice arena in Sameen. It ain't no abandoned pig pen.
You can't always choose your battleground, Gnarly. Whether it's a pig pen or an arena in Karlstein, it's the performance that counts. And while we're on the subject, where are you from, lad? It's clear you're not from Trotsky.
How did you recognize that I'm not from around here?
Well, that's easy, youngster. From your smell.
Is that possible?
Oh, aye. I can smell the scent of foreign parts on you. In case you haven't noticed, Trotsky's not exactly Paris, France. I've lived here my whole life, and I know every tree, rock and house for miles around. And you, I don't know. So you must be new here.
Ah. Well, you're right.
Boy, that four-legged ogre gave me a fright.
Come here. Is there something here? Search. Here, mutt. You silly mutt.
So, we're in Troskowitz. What now, sir? Should I go to the bailiff and ask if he might have seen someone?
Well, that makes sense. But the young fella here should do it. If the bailiff sees you, he'll guess I'm in the village and come and bother me. And I'm really not in the mood today for any bombardment of complaints.
I understand, sir. All right, Henry. Run along to the rat house and inquire about that wagon.
And Henry, not a word about me. Are we clear?
About who? Since you're not here, how could I speak of you?
That's what I like to hear. Now run up.
Guten Tag.
Master Bailiff.
Ask away. Wait now. Aren't you that lad who's helping Radovan in the forge?
Yeah, that's me.
I heard his hired hands were...
Yeah, that's exactly why I'm here.
Ah. I was thinking they were driving awful fast with that cart.
You saw them?
I did. A few days back. They raced through the village in the early evening so fast, they were dropping sacks
Where were they headed?
towards the east, to Apollonia on the road to Yichin. And you're...
I am indeed.
I'm glad to hear it. I heard there were goods for Semin on that cart, and I can do without that kind of trouble now, on account of the wedding.
That'll be all.
Lord be with you.
I'd like to
That capon of yours is a puffed-up fool, more to the point. But that was some punch, I'll give him that. And you fought like a lion and all. We outnumbered you, but we still had...
What could I do?
What? He really is a noble, is he? Well, stone, in any case, as far as the two of us are concerned, it's all water under...
Right.
You can see I'm not some idiot, can't you? I just don't like haughty fuckers. And you aren't.
I hope not.
I'm sure you aren't. You're a good lad. I can tell. If you ever want a proper workout and some fisticuffs, Lawrence the Gelioff innkeeper. God be with you.
They were spotted here, sir. Going to the east.
So the Yitchin. The bastard.
Oh, they were driving so fast, it was falling off the cart.
The thieving scum. Let's hurry.
Sir, I can send a message to the Itchin captain.
Oh, it'll take too long. We'll go and get them ourselves.
Won't you be missing preparations for the wedding at home, sir?
I will. Praise Lord Jesus Christ. If I have to choose between Yitchin and listening to Dorothy's endless fussing, I'll take Yitchin any time. Besides, there's a nice inn along the way, the Three Cats. We can spend the night there.
I remember that place, but I'm not sure, sir, if they'll let the two of us set foot inside the door.
Oh, gnarly, that was 15 summers ago. God knows if the place is even still standing.
True. Still, we'd better keep our eyes peeled. They might not have gone to Yitchin. They could have turned off somewhere. Or something could have happened. They might have been ambushed, maybe.
Will you give over with that? I'll bet my braves they weren't ambushed. More likely we'll find them boozing at the Three Cats.
That'd surely be the best outcome. If that old dive is still standing. Let's go then. So, St. Anthony, which way now?
While you're praying to the patron saint of lost things, go and have a look along the road, Gnarly. And you, Henry, have a look to the left.
All right, sir. But don't forget, my eyesight ain't what it used to be.
Well, that's what we have the youngster for, isn't it? Off you go.
Come here! Here you go.
Take it.
Good boy. Good boy. Search. A sack of charcoal? That could have fallen off the cart.
You found anything, lad?
There's a sack of charcoal lying in the ditch to the left of the road. The bailiff said they were driving like the devil, so maybe it fell from the cart.
Oh, that makes sense. To the left it is, then. Gnarly! Back... Here.
Good.
We're getting close. I can feel it in my bones, sir. You'll have the car back in no time.
I just hope we find the horses, too. Yarmilka here ain't the youngest, and I wouldn't want to drag it back home myself.
A nobleman in harness. We ain't ever had such a spectacle in these parts.
You might get to see it soon enough. The lords in this country have all gone to the dogs. Every lowborn with a bit of coin builds a house in Kuttenberg while we live in squalor. Why do you reckon that is, lad?
Now, that's a tough question, sir. But nothing happens on God's green earth without his will. If that's the way God wants it, there's nothing you can do.
None of this would be happening if we had a king. And I mean a real one, not Wenceslas or Sigismund. Oh, anywhere that's not ruled by a strong hand, all sorts of things go wrong.
Especially when you've got Moravian relatives eating you out of house and home.
Oh, hold up. This is strange. I don't see any cart tracks. What do you reckon, Gnarly?
I'm blind as a mole, sir. But it's all peculiar right enough. Where the hell?
Well, that's just it.
I'll look up the road a bit. And you, Henry, have a look back along the road. Maybe it fell in...
Very well, sir.
blacksmith's cart. And someone went to a hell of a lot of trouble to hide it from the road.
Hey! I found the blacksmith's cart! Come here!
Well, now, here we have it. The blacksmith's cart.
Someone went to a lot of trouble to
Search.
hide it from the road.
Yeah. Of course, the goods are gone. The bastards hauled it off to the rocks. That's clear. Well, we can't let them get away with it. We'll carry on, but on foot. My old young milker would only break a leg there. And keep a sharp lookout. Something stinks here.
I told you, they got ambushed by them bastards that's on the rampage around here, sir.
Oh, be quiet. We still can't be sure of anything.
Ah, Apollo. I spent a lot of time running around here as a young lad.
Oh, not me. This place always gave me the shivers.
God's truth, I ain't got only good memories. Of it. One time, got my legs. Stuck in a crevice a bit further on.
At least you came here as a kid. It still gives me the creeps here.
Why is that, sir? It's just some rocks, ain't it?
You'd sing a different tune if you'd had the rope maker's wife as a nanny when you were little. Now, she had some tales about this place. Headless horsemen, goblins, and white ladies. Every night,
Mutt, come here!
the old woman would sit at her spinning wheel telling stories. I'll tell you, Captain, there isn't much I'm afraid of. But when that blind old crone was croaking her tales of devils and holes to hell, with the fire crackling and the wind whistling outside the windows, and the whirring of the spinning wheels. Oh. Shh. Wait a moment. Do you hear that?
I do. There's somebody there, sure enough.
Let's get closer. What do we do now?
I used to clamber around here as a young lad. The girls from Slatigo used to come make a fire here and jump so's their underwear wouldn't catch fire. Sometimes they'd take it off.
That's nice, Gnarly, but I don't think it's scantily clad maidens we'll be running into here.
Well, there's a nice view into the gorge from up there. We only have to go back a bit, and we can get up there nice.
Right. Henry, what are you waiting for? This is just a...
Sure, sir. With a bit of luck, there might be some girls there, too.
I could do without girls with voices like that.
Tell a story for amusement, not as you're supposed
forgot. I was ordained, you ignoramus.
Stay.
You was never ordained, Monza. I was. In the forest chapel by Bodhisattva. I fucking ordained you. Just 'cause old Stumble poured some pond water on your head in the woods don't mean a damn thing. But Stumble's a priest.
Stumble is a drunken old fool
Those
who
definitely aren't
claims
the
he was a
blacksmith's
priest.
hands.
He can't even quote one psalm.
Don't you think he'd have a better nickname than Stumble if he was a priest?
Hey, it ain't his fault. What's wrong with his legs?
What's wrong with his legs is they can't stay away from the tavern.
You two don't know the truth from an hole in the ground. Stumble was a priest. He showed me all these pictures.
Come here.
Aye, Stumble was a priest.
So how's it look, Sonny? How many?
I saw 3. And they don't know.
And what about my goods?
I didn't see them. It looked more like a patrol. I reckon there might be more of them hereabouts.
Seems we can't avoid a fight. I hope you're ready, Henry.
Tell him I'm not having him on. You saw it too.
True. He ain't yanking your fiddle.
Of course. We'll smash them to smithereens, and in the evening, we'll drink a toast from their skulls. Ha ha!
Hold your horses, son. Keep some of that piss and vinegar for the fight. You might have whipped me in that pig pen, but this is a different matter.
So, how are we gonna do it? Do you just want to charge them, sir?
What else do you suggest?
Someone could go back up top and try to take one of them down with an arrow before we charge them. There's a good view of the camp from up there.
Good idea, Henry. And I see you're equipped for it too. Climb up top, and as soon as you shoot the first time, we'll charge them. And make sure you...
Right you are, Captain.
Hexed, or maybe a witch.
You see hexes everywhere. It ain't that strange. Even my uncle had a hair like that. Each eye a different colour, and he definitely weren't hexed.
How would you know?
True. Never know what crosses folk have to bear.
Jesus, Honza, don't start again.
I'll show you!
I need a hand here.
There's more of them!
You won't get away with that! Take that! I'll hack your ass off!
Now you're finished!
Come here.
What?
Oh, this day took it out of me, and no mistake.
And it ain't over yet, sir. Your goods ain't here. And none of them bastards look like the blacksmith.
Hard to say. I've never actually, but I don't think it was them.
Me neither. But right past that peak is another good camping spot.
You think this was a patrol?
It makes sense. But I don't want to go assuming the worst. We might have just run into...
Yeah, well, you were right, as always.
Shouldn't we send for
Who would we send for? By the time we return, the bastards will be gone.
Don't worry, lad. This scum is...
I am.
I thought we had everything clear, Venser. You tried to fuck with me, so until we ride out, you're gonna stick right there and keep your mouth shut.
We did everything you asked. We got the blacksmith cart and the goods.
Horse shit. You tried to fuck me. That bastard cousin of yours owned up to it.
It was his idea. I wanted nothing to do with it.
It makes no difference to me, Venser. You vouched for the crooked fucker. So now, it's on you. Actually, you could consider yourself lucky. If you hadn't saved my ass that time in Colleen, I'd have goat ear skin you alive.
Bastards. You can't trust anyone in these parts. Get ready, Gnarly. We are going to parley.
Like that time with the Shani, sir.
Yes, exactly.
Only there was more of us that time, and less of them.
Oh, don't worry, there won't be a problem. They're just common thieves. Besides, I'll take young Henry with me.
What, me?
And if they're still feeling brave, you get to try out that new plaything of yours.
Ahem, gentlemen, I'm obliged to you for looking after my goods, but I'll take them back now. Just hand them over, and I'll let you go.
Oh, you must be from Samin, sir. Well, of course you can have everything back. Just as long as you ask nicely, eh? Well, how about we do things differently? You lay down your weapons, and we can all have a nice little chat. I mean, I don't intend to go murdering local lords. I just want your coin.
That's very noble of you, sir.
What are you gaping at? At them!
At
Now you're gonna get it.
Hammer them, men!
Right!
Sorry, fucker!
You should have fucking stayed out of it.
You'll be sorry, fucker!
Now you're finished.
He's had it.
I'll hack your ass
I'll
off!
sort you out nicely.
Yeah, don't spare it!
You can't
We'll
stand
finish
up to
this
this.
quickly. Slice him up.
You should have fucking stayed out of it!
Slice him up. We're gonna gut you, you whore son. Hey, get him! That won't work on me. They got what they deserved, the fuckers. Henry! Hey,
I'm a nobleman.
Henry! Are you listening?
You have to spare me.
Come here!
You be quiet. We'll decide what to do with you.
What now?
One of them bastards fled into the rocks. Chase.
That's why I do what I do.
So they won't pay half a groschen for you, eh? So, tell me why I shouldn't hang you from the nearest tree.
I'll go and track him.
Great.
From a noble family. Rich or poor, you can't just lynch me.
Well, who's going to stop me?
The law?
I can't
Here,
see any law
Matt.
here.
Search.
But I can see lots of crows that will enjoy feasting at you. Crows can't talk.
You never know. Bird always gets around.
Come here. search. Damn. Oh, bloody hell. Oh, damnation. I've got you now, Venser.
Well, why the fuck would I? It's just you against me. Besides, if I do yield, it's the right.
Can't you think of any other way?
Well,
why would I?
Maybe for court.
Now keep... One-on-one, yeah. But it must be clear to you that you know, even if the noose is waiting for you, it's still a more pleasant death than getting your head smashed in with a rock. And believe me, I'll do it if there's no other way.
Fuck! All right.
I might. As long as you don't try anything.
Promise me.
I won't promise you anything. Now come on. I've got a prisoner for you, sir.
Excellent. It all worked out quite well in the end. Gnarly will take care of this scum.
What about Gules?
He caught a few good hits, but he's alive. We'll take him with us. I need to have a strong word with him. You did a good job, youngster. You've got heart. And so you don't say I had you clambering over these rocks for nothing. Here's some...
Thank you, sir.
Don't thank me, you deserved it. And now, let's get that accursed cut. We'll go via Troskovitz. We can drop you off there, and you won't... You ought to report back to Radovan as soon as possible. About what...
What's gonna happen with that pet?
You mean Radovan's hands? We'll see. The other... Maybe he was innocent. Gnarly'll have a word with him. And we'll...
Sir, Venser surrendered because I promised to put in a good word for him.
Well, it's nice that you promised him. But I'm the one who'll decide on the fate of that scum.
All right. That's all right, thanks.
Suit yourself, but be on the alert. Gills isn't the only one and stop by Sameen sometime. Gnarly will take you under his wing. And look what I have for you.
You silly doggy.
Mutt! Stay. Come here. Stay.
Aren't you asleep? Can I help you with something? I hope you're not going to be wandering around out there all night.
Curva. Third bloody night in a row. They don't even pay me for it.
Heal!
men's cruelty and wickedness, you may say that God created Adam and all men.
Say, I have this fancy maypole.
My God! They're going to sit. You're a champ, Henry. I promised you something, didn't I?
I wouldn't expect it. Thanks. Happy to help.
What do you say? I'd make it worth your while.
All right.
Great. Now let's really ruin their...
I'm all ear.
Them Takovites grazed their sheep, and you're going to scatter their sheep into the woods. What do you say? They'll have to herd them all back. That they won't. Project.
Project Sun?
Aye. Project is in charge there. If it wasn't for him, on top of that, he thinks his son is gifted. Nothing will piss him off more than seeing his...
All right.
Of course it is. I can... The Takovites will be... I'll even give you an extra...
Say, Olbram, how am I supposed to lure away Project...
You'll figure it out. Actually, wait. I've got an idea. Flip this into his food, and you'll...
What will I see?
It's what I give to my cattle for bellyache. Project's lad is going to... And while he's gone, you'll be able to chase off his...
All right. That sounds like a plan.
Great! Don't go killing anyone.